lakad matatag!
Normally. But the draft endpoint is just a classic OG draft. Well,
No, Uragi's got the shorts on.
alrighty. Morphling, this is, sir, your Brewmaster, you Cinderbrew Thunderclap, and you can kind of run away. You combine it with a Bassi Ring, and it's just like this unlimited kind of spam that you dish out. But OG's trying to do the same thing a bit down bottom with this Timber. Like, starting to get some levels. Amar is going more for the reactive armor, at least for now, but once he gets to the, level 6 and has the ability to zone this Morphling out, you bet Jirachi is going to be forced to kind of go jungle. And First Blood, they found him. Yeah, there we go. To like 20 health there. Tiger's trying to chase him down. Tiger one Celery down bottom.
Oh, the Astral Spirit, move speed. How many more hits? 2 more hits? Celery? No, it's just the one. Staple to the back of the head. Now the Morphling left to his own devices, just trying to last hit on the tower against Amar. Hey, look at that. He's shifting strength, knowing that the Whirling Death is a potential threat to kill him.
Interesting. Yeah, this Brewmaster lane is going incredibly well. Ace is having complete free farm. Is top of the CS charts right now and really keeping this Slark at bay.
Well, playing onto Amar down bottom. Well, he's got reactive stacks up though, so able to turn onto Celery a bit here with Tiger's punches. That Astral Spirit allows him to keep chasing forward, but a TP coming in. Tofu, he's come to react to Tiger. Still gets the takedown on him. Well, BCM kills Ace elsewhere on the map, rotates top, gets the takedown on the Brew.
See if Ember continues to make these moves. Like Brewmaster pre-level 6 is susceptible to these ganks.
And they got their Slark to 6, so Uragi able to 1v1 now. It gives an opportunity for OG to send their heroes into these other lanes. Omar pretty low on HP, but offers a lot of damage with his Chakram. Tiger and Misha kind of wanting to connect down there to get a kill and allow them to push into tier 1 a little bit. Mid lane though, the catch on Ember Spirit. Taunted after the Ice Path. And he does have this Remnant to get away from them. He's even turning to fight Misha and maybe even just get that kill. Take down the Jakiro.
Yeah, BZM was waiting for him to Remnant away, but Boom just says, okay, I'm not going to Remnant because he's waiting there with
an Ember Spirit. This time without Global though. Wanting to fight.
Oh, the TPs have got Primal Split.
Ace comes in. Amar got a Timber Chain, but silenced up. Chakram's out, but the damage. And it's overwhelming, this Timber Saw. He's not going to be able to get out of this one, surely. The Remnant forward from the Ember makes sure of it. And Ace with a Pebble Toss forward onto Tiger. Diving tower a little bit here onto this ET. Dawnbreaker doesn't want any more to do with this, but Boom does. Maybe looking for another slight chains. But OG have managed to get themselves just far enough behind the tier 1 that GG can't dive any further. BZM, though, maybe getting baited back too far. Ice Path, a nice barrier to block them away, and gets to dissimulate back to safety. Astral Steps ready again as well, while Tiger battering into Boom and nearly finding the kill on the Ember. At the very least, forcing that Remnant out of there, while Morphling is being left stranded by his squad. The back and forth around that tier 1 was disgusting. One misses. But Uragi, I mean, he looped around mid from the right side. Now he's looping around mid from the left. BZM global silence, though, and with Boom and Ace on top of him, they do take down the Void Spirit. While Tiger silenced up himself. The Solar Guardian's good. Straight back in onto the ET, while Boom out of mana, and Uragi's on his tail. Killing off the Ember Spirit. A big one for the Slark. Gets off his Shadow Dance now and forces the Primal Split. They cyclone the Timber Saw, trying to block up Uragi here, but he will have a pounce on a Dark Pact again to get to the tree line, into the fog to regen up. And Amar's still ready to chase forward. He knows Primal Split is ending soon. And once Ace comes out, he's a massive target here for Uragi and Amar to slow down, chip away at, and kill off this Brewmaster. Get another stack of Agi for Uragi. Oh, but he's being delicate about this, not wanting to die, and just allow Amar to take the kill instead.
This game is just so hard for these long drawn-out fights for Gladiators when they're forced to kind of fight 4v5 and it's not done. Uragi's found another here with the Ice Path follow-up. It's another permanent Essence Shift, and Boom's kind of relocated into the mid lane without a Fire Remnant. He may just die again. He just respawned.
Oh my god! Amar slices through them, and Morphling, he's dead as well. A double for Amar, and they're going in for more. Tofu, body blocked by BZM, and Amar straight across the backside of the silencer. Chakram comes, and a triple for Amar. Beautifully done.
Yeah.
They only really work out if you're on even footing with your opponents. If you get them and try and fight when you're 5, 10k behind, which might be the case here, as OG just racking up kill after kill, they just might not work out. These BKBs might be wasted investment. I do get a good stance onto BZM, but He's very speedy here with the haste rune to get away from them and jump back in aggressively with Yuragi. They blow up Tofu. The Solar Guardian does nothing. OG hunting Boom now. BZM doesn't have a remnant, but they might have a pounce in with the Ice Path connecting. They'll find the Ember Spirit yet again for a double kill on BZM. Let's just catch though onto the Morphling. Pounced up. And the Slug starting to stack up these Essence Shift stacks. Your Agi? No, my Agi, says the Slug. Grabs it all the way from the Morphling. And a mega kill streak for him while Morphling's dead for 40 seconds.
Whew. That's your cap. Disengage. Like, if you can't do damage during BKBs, they don't do much for you.
And they got the catch on Ember. The pounce, stunned and leashed. Boom gets off his BKB. The Solar Guardian's there as well. Duracho tries to fight against the Slug, but he's in the Shadow Dance and has Aegis as well. And getting Misha's a nice one with the BKBs. They'll find the two supports, it looks like. OG lose Misha and Tiger. And the rest of their squad cycloned up by the Primal Split, but Duracho being hunted by BZM. All the Yules that get away from the chains, and Yuragi back in yet again, but they're losing their Void Spirit. The BKB's working out there, allowing GG to get the backline support. But look at who's arrived.
2v5.
Oh, God. It's the Timbersaw and the Slug. Looking to fight back and pummel into this Dawnbreaker. Turns into a piggy, but the Fusel Blade slowed. And Duracho has to waveform back. But look at the range on the Ags. Pounces onto the Morphling. And Yuragi, he's going to find another one here for sure. Oh, can he keep up? He's got the Dark Pack to go.
Diffusal, maybe.
Dive it. Dive it. Go for the kill. With them all there, you can make damn sure the Morphling's dead.
Oh, that's to say this game. It was 2v. Why not?
I wanted the Manta from Amar. I love that.
No, he's still getting Manta first. Yeah, he's getting Manta, then Basher.
Okay.
I mean, by Basher, Abyssal. He's thinking big.
Oh, Misha. Sniped in that top jungle. GG. Awkward spot for them. They kill a Jakiro, and they're going to lose at the very least a Silencer. And Boom has a couple of remnants to play with. Immediately off to the right-hand side to TP home.
They know Morphling's up here, and they know he doesn't have TP. Yeah, Amar's going to clear out this entire tree line, hunting for this Morphling. We'll see if they find him. He's tucked himself in pretty deep. It does. Gee, had actually smoked out to either try and take a fight or contest Roshan. We'll see if they fight around this cliff here. They've got a ward on the high ground. This is at least enough to kill a support, but OG themselves. I think OG want this. They want this action.
Yeah, they want to keep fighting. Yuragi has Aegis, got his nice little Shadow Dance, jumping around and chasing back into the Morphling. Solar Guardian's coming here on top of Duracho, but Morphling has to run away as Ace. Another Primal Split here, but no real follow-through. While on the right-hand side, Tiger does get taken down by Boom, but now out of mana on the Ember Spirit. Yuragi wanting to return in with the help of Amar. They'll shred through the majority of his HP. And the jump back in with the Astral Step, but Boom will slip away. Now the focus back onto Slug. First life down. Amar is still such a bully in these fights, though, chasing forward. And BZM keeps self-using himself, but his E-Blade and magic damage should be able to take down the Morphling. Global, a bit of cover of safety, but OG diving tier 3s, aiming for Duracho, and they're going to know that if he's dead, this game likely out of the hands of GG now. Under tier 4's BZM heads, aiming for Ace and a pounce again from Yuragi, stacking up the Essence Shift stacks and bashing him into oblivion. Yuragi, though,
he's getting a bit low here.
Pounce again. Such a long-range disengage tool, and a Lotus Orb from Amar to make sure the Slark is okay through the chains. They just have so much sustain.
Yeah. And, like, this silence has been negated with so much of the itemization, too. Lotus Orbs and Manta Styles, all these things to make life hard.
Hunting season.
Jeez, that initiation range.
Yeah, super long range from Yuragi. Death Shroud dropped to give him that safety under the fountain. BZM popping mangoes right next to him.
Thank you very much.
It feels like there's not much to stop them now, but GG, they will respawn back up and ready to fight again, try and defend their base as they buy back Dawnbreaker, but Tofu annihilated by Yuragi.
So much essence.
Huge, and there's just so much
300 Agi.
Oh my god, look at him go! Just a few taps into the back of the Brewmaster, clears our base again, and Amar the one to claim the actual killing blow.
You got up to 350 Agi towards the end there. Combine that with a Titan Sliver giving percent-based bonus damage.
And Amar So much damage onto this Silencer. Look at the Morphling disappear. Catch onto Boom as well with the Ice Path, and the stuns in. They've taken them all down. And GG gonna have to be calling GG soon.
Yeah, they
this
just
one
keep
seems
fighting.
all over.
And Slark's just like, sweet, this is great. I've got all this Essence Shift. Let's keep going. I'm ready. He's going to have his ulti soon. He may just go into the Fountain if he wants to, but right now it's the rest of the OG team getting the job done without him. Just wiping through Gaimin Gladiators here in game 1.
I mean, what was that? It was like 4 buybacks from GD or something, and did OG lose a single hero? It's like a 5v9. And OG just a
killed the Leshrac ideally.
A Bat Rider.
That's got killed.
Okie dokie. That's some good. Yeah, still holding on to it. Scouting up high ground to see what's there. And the rune, an arcane tiger snipes it under the nose of Celery, but glimpses back into Boom's Lesh. That should be the end of the ET. In first blood, actually, 6 minutes in.
Doing just fine by himself. Getting denies, contesting all these last hits. 39 and 10. Having a field day up here.
And down at bottom, Cookie over towards this Primal Beast.
BZM.
BZM is here with a lasso onto the Enigma. A huge kill. He's only level 5 on Ace. Lasso doesn't last long, as Misha does die in the end to the Eidolons coming in from the back. He's cleared out all of the stacks. Boots of Travel ready. A couple of neutral items as well. Fairy's Trinket, a beautiful one for him, but back up the top. Misha glimpsed into Boom again. This Lashrac being given a spectacular first 10 minutes here, thanks to his supports coming in, helping out with runes, fighting around the Lashers. Often.
Here they come, Celery. Level 2 glimpse. What's he going to find here? Misha may be the one taking it, but they're going to turn and fight.
Yeah, he gets out of the kinetic field. Now the song. It buys time for OG to consider the turnaround with the kisses onto Boom. They're aiming the Lashrac. Boom split it down. The ET shreds him. And Duraccio is into Bat Rider mode as the Morphling. But he doesn't really have a team to back him up. Tofu and Ace trying to arrive now. Misha does fall. BZM, is he going to get the black hole here, Ace? He's trying to get in there with an angle back towards the Bat Rider, and it catches him. Sucks the Bat Rider back into the Morphling. Oh, Amar, he's thinking about re-entering the fight. Takes a lot of HP away from the Morph, but he's pulverized now. Tofu with a long-range grab somehow takes him out.
Hey, kind of stuck around and walked back into that one. The fight was kind of over in rune down bottom. Pretty good rune for the Leshrac.
This is the... Go on. Sorry.
Oh, no, Misha's going to get caught out here.
Oh, yeah, his Morphling's there on top of him. Cookie to high ground again. They'll have the vision, glimpsing, maleficing, catching him out. Wait, I think this is the rough part of the game for Gaimin Gladiators, though. Even with Aegis, you look at it again, the mini-map, you see Naga Illusions cutting mid, cutting bottom. They're always coming back to try and defend what Yuragi is getting away with here.
Yeah. Doesn't feel good. There's this like sense of inevitable about controlling the map and controlling the vision, which gives you, more access to farm if you know where your enemies are. So I think the earlier the better, really. The second you feel like you can get away with a gem, you should buy one.
Oh, the Blink Lasso. In we go with BZM, dragging Lesh across the self-fuels. A little bit of space here for Boom. Half HP, though, and the black hole in the back. Straight onto the Razor, but he BKB'd up. Amar, can he slip away from this one? Back through the Static Storm, away from the kinetic field. The Pulverize is there onto Tiger, but Tofu getting battered. The Morphling finally comes in to turn onto the ET, but Yuragi resets again for OG. Turns all the entire side of GG to sleep, while Misha trying to cookie away, but dies in the end.
Okay.
A lot spent. Team wants to put themselves in too forward a position to throw things away.
Yeah.
Oh, the Orchid.
Silence.
And snared in the kisses. Lava lands onto Morph. No. Duraccio dead.
Insta silence is just so powerful against Morphling. Like, you can't react and get Morph strength off there. There's just no time. And a huge kill. I just have to say, like, I feel like this slow game, like, as much as we've been talking about how good things have been going for OG, there is a sense of, like, if this game keeps on dragging, BKB Black Hole Enigma later on, Morphling's going to keep on scaling. Like, you've got a Leshrac as well. Like,
Oh, the Radiant Scan. They're going to make the jump. BZM, does he see the Morphling? He sees him now. Duraccio waveforms.
They're hunting him. They want him.
The BKB. The Black Hole, though. Catches BZM, but look at the damage. Duracio's just dying to kisses. BZM still tanky enough to withstand the damage from GG, and Boom getting turned on by the Razor. They've caught out BZM inside the Static Storm, but they lose out the Leshrac. Mid for mid, but OG the ones that keep on chasing forward. They've got that big damage from Tiger too. That Earth Splitter with the Natural Order, shredding through the Morphling. Huge stuff from OG there.
And that's the one thing OG also going for them the longer this game goes. They're always going to have that ET aura against Morphling. It's just so good. Amping up all the magic damage from the Spirit, and if you get close to him, taking away his entire armor pool. We'll see the fight here once again. The one-man black hole, like, I just feel like there's too many threats that you need to try and get a little bit more with that BKB black hole. Like, usually killing one core is enough, but that really only applies when it's like this big late game carry that you're catching. You get a Bat Rider, there's two other, like the Naga and Razor getting
slapped up by the ET now. And they got an ensnare there, but Tofu charging forward onto the Naga, glimpsing Yuragi back into the kinetic field, but Tiger, look at him, shiny golden with his BKB, does allow the Morphling to shift into him. And OG doesn't look like they're retreating, using this song aggressively, in fact. Wanting to battle into Ace's Enigma. They get the sleep, the stomp, the catch onto Ace, lasso and drag him back. They've killed Disruptor and the Enigma's about to fall as well. They need more right clicks though. Duraccio being drained of all his damage. Amar in the middle being right clicked down, and a triple kill for Duraccio.
They bit off more than they can chew. Can chew. Duraccio just cleans up there. They kind of overcommit onto the high ground. It took a lot of nerfs, but we got there.
Finally in a spot where it's not just BKB refresher every game. The Gaimin Gladiators are smoked and on the hunt. They've got a good idea where they are as OG. Misha removed from the map. Duraccio spending his BKB for it, and a buyback from Misha now as it's like BZM gonna have to BKB the glimpse off. TPing back to Outpost though, as Amar and Misha leading the charge back to try and de-ward this area, get a bit of control reclaimed. Tofu, he's had enough of that though. The dieback on that Snapfire and a solo black hole on the Razor. Song of the Siren's not going to do a damn thing. The Earth Splitter will though. Tiger, the big carry of the ET, coming back in, cleaving through onto Ace, kills off Duraccio as well, enabling Yuragi to do some heavy lifting, but it's Boom's Lash that comes out that big victory of that team fight.
So much damage from Lesh and a double damage Morphling, but Wolf's back and he just can't really engage. He's too low. Yeah, this Roche may just die here without a contest here. ET Spirit just keeping everybody at bay, and Naga's being able to solo Roshan.
Yeah, and now Lasso, Lotus Orb there, actually puts it back on BZM. Ace, he has Black Hole. He gets it onto the ET and the Bat. BZM dead and Tiger about to follow. Good onslaught with a trample there onto Misha as well, while Amar and Yuragi struggling to do anything. The Boom Leshrac finally gonna die, but Duraccio is able to stand his ground until the song comes in. Stop everything in its tracks and retreat as OG. You're still holding Aegis. You got the Refresher Shard and the cheese as Tofu. He went aggressively in towards them. Now Yuragi. Let's see what he can do with this Naga Siren. There's too many illusions for Duraccio to focus down. The real hero is giving away his position though. And Amar, he's got in on top of Ace's Enigma now. Down you go. The toss of the boulder, not going to pay off for GG. As Celery's Disruptor next on the menu for them.
Duraccio, can they chase him down? He's used the waveform here. I don't know if they can land a stomp though.
They're gonna try. They all ban to dodge it.
I was watching. I was like, he's not trying to sidestep it. What's he thinking? You got to dodge the stomp, but he's being black holed.
And now we're looking at kind of 2 lanes of barracks almost for OG. I take that mid lane pretty quickly. A third of the health gone from the melee rack's top. These boulders. Irritating though with the stuns landing onto that Naga and Razor, but OG they break back up the staircase again, aiming for the Disruptor, killing off Celery. He has buyback available, but Amar, he's going to refresh up. The static links to the BKB, Duraccio being shredded by this Razor, and Amar, he just double kills them.
They just ran in. Razor just, he had plus 428 damage. Oh my god. He's in the fountain too.
He's got a triple kill. He's finally going to die.
Cheese.
Absolute nuisance.
And the kisses come raining down. Ace is being zoned back deep into the depths of his base, and they're going for the tier 4s. Amar, he's wishing he got his cheese off there, but he's happy with the outcome nonetheless. What a heroic team fight from him.
Amar, the flipping monster. Nice. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. And that's enabled this team to take tier 4s, and now it looks like the throne. Tofu's Primal Beast trying to help out. Ace with the Blink Black Hole catches BZM. He's being healed up a little bit though. The save coming out, and BZM's out of there. The Song of the Siren. It buys enough space for him. That Greaves from Misha helps just enough, and OG gonna take a 2-0 victory. It looked like GG would have this tied up, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, a great game.
Right.